Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. It is Michelle Ward.
Hello.
Back and better than ever, aren't you?
Better than ever.
She's got all kinds of good stuff today. We are going to get you feeling good. We're going to talk about you have new stuff, I guess, from Tennessee and all kinds of things. Did you learn anything in Tennessee?
Well, it was mainly a leadership thing, so new leadership things from our organization. Yes.
There you go.
No new products currently, but I think possibly by the end of the week we'll have some.
Well, there you go. Some coming up. As we're going to talk about, you can find her online at youroilexpert.com. We'll talk about wellness and keeping you healthy through the fun. March and April turns into such fun for those of us who have allergy issues. I'm sorry, with those of us who have seasonal issues, right?
Yeah, seasonally you may have some respiratory challenges, when pollen flies, right?
There you go. That's when we're not going to talk about how to wash your car, which eventually will turn green. Happy green, by the way. She and I are both wearing green.
We're wearing green, yes.
With St. Patrick's Day coming up. It's going to be here very soon. You're watching us on Wabash Catch TV here on Tuesday, March 19th. Over here in Flora on Channel 100. Same story up in Hartville, Watson, Sisney, Jeff. Salem, you're on Channel 3 or Channel 98. And we do appreciate however you are watching. What is going on in and around your area today? Well, let's take a look. I do have a few community events. Well, actually one and maybe one that's kind of a week-long event. Up in Jasper County in Newton, they are having, this is one of the few things you can find, and you don't want to go to this one if you don't have to. Trust me on that. This is the DUI risk education class. Now, you wouldn't want to go to that if you wouldn't have to, would you?
Well, I mean, it's a good information, I would guess.
Well, down there you go. There might be something.
To know when to be off the road.
There you go. That might be something to know. I like your thinking. That's a lot more positive than me. This is today through Friday. It'll go from 2 p.m. till 4:30 p.m. each day. Classes are limited to 5 spots. All attendees must bring and wear a mask, and pre-registration is not required, but the fee must be paid before classes start. So there's one thing. Also today, now this is all week long up in Effingham, as Effingham is celebrating from Friday to next Saturday is Effingham Restaurant Week. Indulge in Effingham's first ever restaurant week. This event, sponsored by the City of Effingham Convention and Visitors Bureau, it's an opportunity for residents and visitors both to experience the mouthwatering flavors of local legendary foods and restaurants in Effingham. 9 places in Effingham have this going on, including the Effing Brew, Firefly Grill, Joe Sipper's Cafe, Tuscan Hills Winery, TK Grill, Niemerg Steakhouse. That's always a good place. You're from Effingham County, and I am naming places that you just love, aren't I?
Yeah. Well, Niemerg's, growing up, that was like, of course, that was your Sunday fried chicken or your special you get to go out for your birthday dinner.
Absolutely.
That's a staple.
The McAllister's Deli is also on the list of the Tuckery at Don Pedro, but the one I wanted to concentrate on is our good friend Gene McWilliams. You remember he was on here last summer, and he was talking about Kitchens Unlimited, and he has that place up there. It's Gino's Grill, Southern Illinois Burger Company, and Lucia's Italian restaurant. It's basically all takeout, but Gino's got this place going, and it is. Have your family ever been up there to this? They do just amazing stuff.
I have not been up there for that.
Gene McWilliams, he's been on the show a couple of times. So, he does just great stuff. So, they're celebrating Effingham Restaurant this week. Each restaurant is offering some 1 to 3 menu items exclusive to this week, and I'm sure that the deals will be impressive. Could be a chef-crafted dish or an entree made to share or something. Who knows what you're going to do? You need to check out one of those restaurants to check them out. Actually, with 9 of them, you could have started on last Friday and gone all the way through the week, just hitting one a day. That'd be the way to do it.
Yeah, that would be.
That way you get out of the kitchen. You don't have to cook.
Right. No groceries.
No
Probably save
groceries.
you, especially with the deals they're giving.
I love it. I love your thinking. I love your thinking. What else is going on today and this week? This is, oh, look at that, National Panda Day. Oh,
Super cute.
super cute. You know how many of those there are in the world in captivity and in the zoos?
Not a lot.
About 1,800.
Yeah.
1,800 pandas. And so March 16th marks National Panda Day. This draws attention to one of the world's unique bears. Actually, kind of a rodent, isn't it? Pandas are one of the world's most endangered and adored. Not a rodent. What are pandas? Pandas are bears, right?
They're bears that I know of.
I guess they're bears. Pandas are members of the bear family. Sure, their rapidly shrinking habitat is the major cause for concern. There are 1,800 in the wild and 100 or so in zoos around the world. With their white face and black eyes and body, panda bears are easily identifiable. However, their black and white coloring was designed for their natural habitat. They disappear into snowy mountains and temperate forests of southwest China. And despite their sweet disposition, they tend to isolate themselves in the wild. They eat mostly plants, do not hibernate in the winter like many other bears. So there you go. National Panda Day. You see now, you put a picture of a panda up, everybody just goes, "Aw," don't they?
Yes. Of course.
Did you have a panda stuffed animals or anything like that growing up? Everybody has pandas.
I would say, yeah. I don't know if my
kids?
girls, my little one, I think, may have one.
There you go. See, well, there you go. It's National Panda Day. Yeah, being very friendly. This is also National Artichoke Art Day. I got to tell you, I am so dead set against artichoke arts. You cannot believe how much I dislike artichoke arts. According to the California Artichoke Advisory Board, see, now this is why I probably should like artichoke arts. The artichokes are a good source of antioxidants, vitamin C, folate, and magnesium. The antioxidants in artichokes are very good for your liver, help promote healthy skin. They're also high in fiber, calcium, protein, while low in calories. These reasons, plus being fat-free, cholesterol-free, make artichokes a healthy and delicious food to celebrate. Do you enjoy a good artichoke, Art?
As long as, when it's on a salad. I don't, like, put it on anything else, really.
I guess there are people who fry them. And
okay. Well, does that like mess up the whole healthy benefit though?
I would think it would.
I would think, right?
Yeah.
But maybe I'm not
also
for sure.
National Artichoke Day. The first artichoke queen of Castroville was Norma Jean Mortensen, who later became Marilyn Monroe. So there you go, Marilyn Monroe.
Well, if I could have as good skin as her, maybe I need to eat some more.
Yeah, that's I probably do need to eat more artichokes. I just don't like them. They're all pickled, right? I mean, the ones we get.
Yeah, I mean that's all
we. Have you ever
done a fresh one? No.
Yeah, done a fresh one, cut it up, and.
No, have not.
I wouldn't have a.
Maybe
clue.
I should. Maybe
I wouldn't have a clue where to start. I don't know.
YouTube.
There you go. YouTube. That's exactly right. Apparently, ladies and gentlemen, March 15th was Everything You Think Is Wrong Day, which I'm glad it wasn't because I thought Illinois was going to win that Big Ten tournament, and they did. Wait a minute, that was on the 14th. 15th was Monday. Yeah, the Everything You Think Is Wrong Day. That makes March 16th National Everything You Do Is Right Day. This holiday is for you to feel good about everything you do. You can use you can use a printer. Everything will print beautifully. No typos, no duplicate paragraphs. All the children make their practices on time, pass exams with flying colors. This is a day just to get your brain going right. Okay, I've got the Everything Goes Right Day joke here for you.
Okay.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Owls go.
Owls go who?
That's right.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you love coming on this show. I just
Yes,
know you
it's
do.
a joy.
You love it. So when you're right, you're right. There's no wrong way about it. Take this day to have a chance to celebrate maybe being right. Who knows? You may. A lot of time, I'm never right. I'm a married man over age 50.
He's got it figured out, doesn't he?
I'm never right. What's on Wabash, ladies and gentlemen? What do you want to see on TV? High school girls volleyball back in action tonight. How about that? We'll be up in Two Topless. The Lady Wooden Shoes hosting the Flaming Hearts from Effingham. What's the ladies' name? Lady Hearts at Effingham?
Yeah.
I didn't know if the Flaming Hearts were the men's team, boys teams. Girls teams must be the Lady Hearts.
Hearts is all I've ever known.
They've always been Hearts, yeah. That's on this channel at 6:15 tonight. Major League Baseball all day long today on Major League Baseball Network. Tampa Bay is at Pittsburgh. That's at noon. 3 o'clock, the LA Dodgers at Chicago White Sox. And at 8, it is the Padres versus the Cubs. So all those fun games. NBA basketball tonight, triple-header also. Actually, not triple-header, double-header. And then the Bulls on another network. 6:30, Utah is at Boston. And then Pelicans are at the LA Lakers. That's on TNT, both of those, channel 633. And Oklahoma City is at Chicago at 7 p.m. The Bulls, they host that on 643, NBC Sports Chicago. And finally, National Hockey League, the Bruins are playing the Pittsburgh Penguins on NBC Sports Network, channel 216. That is Michelle Ward. I am Bruce Dickey. You stick around, we're going to get you healthy. We'll be back right after this word. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Guten Tag, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Michelle Ward is here, and we have been, you were one of our first guests on this show, weren't you?
Yes, I was, yeah.
Opening week, March of 2018, 3 years ago.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's just awful. We are so old.
Well, we know
I am so old.
We know each other before even the show started, so.
Well, yeah. You were on the radio too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's been many years, Bruce.
the reason I bring that up, there's a reason that I'm bringing this up, other than I enjoy your company and friendship and all that BS. I'll get that out of the way. Every time you seem to come here in springtime from time to time, and you and I have known each other a long time, and I have seasonal issues, don't I?
Well, I think you have seasonal year-round.
I do have seasonal.
I have determined that. It is not just March, y'all.
I have.
It's not just fall. It is not summer. It is not winter. It is all year for Bruce.
It really kind of is, and I don't know, but it's worse at sometimes than others.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Let's put it that way.
Yes.
Have you noticed? Have you walked out? Have you been out walking the dogs or jogging or anything like that? Have you noticed your trees that you're walking?
They're starting to bud out a little bit there.
I have red maples in my front yard. I have two red maples, and one of them is actually the offspring of the first tree, right?
Okay.
You would think that they would start at the same time, start budding at the same time, which would be, it'd be kind of a pain in the neck, but then we'd get it over with, right?
Right.
That's not what happens in my yard. I've got the one in the one right next to my yard has budding now.
Okay.
The one in my yard will wait about 2 weeks and then start going after the first one gets done. The other one will start going. So I get full time about a month and a half of maple buds.
Yeah.
Which is not cool.
And your body loves it, right?
Oh, my body loves it. Let's talk a little bit about seasonal stuff and how it affects people and what you have to do with that.
So first of all, I always say, if you have seasonal challenges like this, like Bruce does year round, you've got to see, why is your body reacting to the environment in that way? Okay?
Yeah.
So our bodies, you think about homeostasis. So homeostasis,
All right, homeostasis, we've talked about this time and time again, and I know what it is.
Okay.
Balance.
It's balance, right? So it's like this pendulum, and you're always changing. Like your body's always changing to the environment.
Okay.
But let's say there's an outside factor that causes it to get further out of balance. So then it does this, but then the body figures it out and comes back, right? Because it works.
The body
it's smart.
adjusts.
It adjusts, right?
Sure.
Now, if your body is stressed, lack of sleep and those sorts of things, maybe you've ate not very well at that time, whatever it may be that's throwing you off.
I've had some stressors
You're out
lately.
of homeostasis. Then you throw pollination on top of that. Now we're a little out of whack. So
I'm a little, I got to tell you, Michelle, people have been telling me for years I'm a lot out of whack.
Okay, well, there are special people like Bruce who are more out of whack.
Very special.
Normally, okay, so he's like doing this more, and next thing you know, pollination happens, he's going, whoa, now my sinuses are super mad at me, okay? And it takes him a little while to get used to it. He's got to clear all that out. His body reacts in a way of mucus production and
a lot of
those sorts of things, right? Maybe head tension. So then what does he do, right?
Basically, I wake up every morning and I take a warm shower so that maybe you get rid of a little bit of open up a little bit. But there are other things that might help me, right?
Yes. So when you're taking that warm shower, I would definitely get some breathe oil or some peppermint oil, because the peppermint oil and the breathe oil are very opening of the airways. Okay, so our goal is, if you're having sinus pressure here or you're having respiratory challenges down in the chest, we got to support the respiratory system.
Right, we got to clear things out.
So what supports the respiratory system? Peppermint, breathe oil. If you have, and it's maybe turned into something more than just, I've got a little sinus thing going on and some allergies, Maybe it's festered in there long enough that's causing additional issues.
Oh.
Then you may need to attack it with a steaming cup, okay? What I mean is a steaming cup you can
Hold on
take.
a second. Let's take a time out.
Yes, time out.
Let's take time out because I want to hear fully about this steaming cup uninterrupted.
Okay.
Because this is something I'm probably going to need.
Yes, this
Isn't
is
it?
a
This
great
is
little
basically
tip.
what we're talking about. That's Michelle Ward. I'm Bruce Dickey. We're going to come right back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We're going to correct all my ills. That's maybe
We're going to try.
maybe a little too much to ask. We'll be right back here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Stick around.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel. Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Michelle Ward is here, and pretty much all that we talk about, you can probably also find at your oil experts. Actually, probably not what she and I talk about, because I'm kind of a concentrated, awful case, I guess, if it really does come down to it. We are talking about different ways for folks to deal with seasonal issues.
Yes. Seasonal discomfort.
And we had already talked about, we didn't show the breath thing, or what's in the breathe, the breathe
Oh,
oil.
Breathe. Okay, so Breathe does have peppermint in there, but it also has eucalyptus, which is really great for opening up your airways. It also has cardamom. So cardamom is one of those oils that is really, really great
Is this open?
for the nasal drip. Yes, it's open. Go ahead and share and smell. And
The reason I ask if it's open is because I was wanting to try to open myself up a little
yeah,
bit.
definitely do that. Do that.
That's pretty pleasing scent too, isn't it? I
Yes.
mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Let's
Yeah.
make sure folks can see what we're talking about.
Here's
there.
peppermint too. You can
Okay.
sniff on that one. That'll help open you up also.
There's the breathe. And we'll go here to the peppermint oil. And
That one really.
that one, yeah, that one's.
So there's peppermint in Breathe, but you don't get as much of the peppermint because it's mixed with the other ones.
It's not going to be concentrated.
It's not as concentrated, right? Because it's a mix of oils.
Okay.
So those two would be my top ones to definitely smell. Now I will give you another little trick. Digest Zen is for digestive, right?
Right.
So think of like digesting all the things in the sinus cavity.
Okay.
So a lot of times I'll use Breathe on my sinuses like this, but what I love to do is take that Digest Zen and I will rub it around the forehead. And I'm going to tell you, it has a very unique scent and stuff, but I have done that before and it is like instant relief.
Really?
Yes. It works very, very well.
As it will seep in kind of through your forehead into maybe your sinus cavities and stuff like that.
So when we use oils, essential oils, when you use them topically, okay, they're in your bloodstream in 30 seconds and throughout your entire body in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So if you're not getting a positive, response in your body to the oil within that amount of time, either one, you may need to reapply, okay? Because I always tell people if it gets throughout your entire body 30 minutes, maybe your body's really struggling because it's being attacked by so many things, you need to help revitalize it. So I always tell people, use 1 drop every 30 minutes or use oils every 30 minutes, like if you're not feeling the best, because they metabolize in the body so quickly, okay? And less more often is better because of that fast metabolism.
Does that now, as your body becomes used to the particular product or the particular thing, or do you need to continue with the every 30 minutes, or does your body get used to it and every hour or every 2 hours?
Well, I would use
better?
it like in a situation where this is a new thing. You don't use oils every 30 minutes all day long, obviously. But if you're dealing with something, your body's being challenged by, whether it's a stress factor, maybe you're super stressed out and you need an oil to help bring your body back in homeostasis so it doesn't get out of balance. So that way, whenever pollen week does come, it doesn't knock it further out and it cause a problem. So our goal is just to keep the body in balance. So for example, lavender is really good at drying things up, right? But it's also good at calming. Well, I also use this to calm the sinuses. So this is another great one. A lot of times I recommend people to diffuse when they're dealing with allergy season, so to speak, because it's going to help dry things up and help calm those sinuses when seasons are changing.
Now we were going to talk about, you were going to talk about something steaming.
Yes, and we have diffusers. Yes.
But that's not really steam though.
It's not really steam. It is, we were going to talk about steaming cup. We will get there.
Okay.
But we have diffusers where you can add it to cool water and it creates a cool water mist that you can use this throughout the day. So if you are, one that suffers year round from this, diffusing the Breathe, or you could do the lemon, lavender, and peppermint trio, those 3 together, and it'll create a really great scent that will help clear that out, because the lemon's going to help clear the mucus. And then, of course, getting lemon in your water. Now, let's go to that steaming cup. The steaming cup is...
All right, so here's where I'm going to tell you a story about what I did yesterday afternoon and where I probably went wrong. We were at a restaurant in St. Louis, had a nice time, and they had, it's a Greek restaurant, and they had a soup. I can't remember the name, and if I did remember it, I'd get it wrong, or I wouldn't be able to say it correctly. But it was a soup. It's basically chicken soup with chicken lemon soup.
Okay.
And my lovely wife went ahead and ordered the soup. I said, boy, that's just going to be dreadful. You're not going to like that at all. And she says, well, aren't you just Mr. Positivity? I wasn't all that positive, but I was kind of positive that she wasn't going to like it at all.
Positive about something.
I was positive about something. So she got it and she enjoyed it, but it was too hot for her to eat. It was very steaming and it was hot for a while. So finally, when she was able to eat it, I asked if I could have a taste. I just wanted to confirm whether I thought it was going to be good or not. And I am not a person who enjoys a ton of lemon on my chicken, but this was a lemon. They weren't kidding. This was a lemon chicken soup, which if you like lemon chicken, was outstanding. I'm not that big a fan of it, but this could have been something to open it up, I suspect, that I screwed up by not doing.
Well, the lemon, I mean, even lemon juice. Now, lemon juice is different than lemon oil that
Sure.
comes from the rind. But, lemon is cleansing to the body. So, yes, that soup would have been great, especially if you're dealing during that seasonal time, because lemon's going to be cleansing. So, yes, and I love lemon flavor.
I'm just hard-headed. I'm just
very
too dog.
hard-headed.
I'm just very hard-headed.
What I also love about the steaming soup, though, and we think about this with spicy soups too. You start draining your like Mexican salsa even, and it's like, whoa, that was pretty spicy.
That opened me up.
Now it's like I feel like sometimes Mexican restaurants need to have or spicy restaurants need to have their Kleenex box on the table because it really just helps pull that out. Well, it does that for a reason. But if you take a steaming cup and you put in some tea tree oil, okay, and you put that in a steaming cup, that mist and that vapor will come out of there. And what I'll do is I'll take a towel, okay, just a bath towel, and I'll boil a cup of water. You could do it with a pan of water. Just don't do it over a boiling stove, obviously, because you don't want to burn your skin.
Yeah, that'd be
and be mindful. Like
steam. When steam is made, it's 212 degrees for crying out loud.
Yes.
So
But you could do for children. I would do like a steaming cup, and then you could just wave it towards their face. But with that said, though, like I've done a hood, and that steam just kind of gets underneath there.
Oh, really?
And you just allow that to go whip in there. And I like to use the tea tree oil. I like to use the oregano for that. Sometimes I'll do the peppermint. It's pretty stout. I mean, you may want to keep your Kleenexes nearby.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm going to tell you, it'll really open things up.
So, I mean, are you telling me because you have your basic hood over the thing, that is concentrating the steam and the smell?
Yes.
And that's why you don't want to put maybe a very highly concentrated drop or something? Like
you would just do just one drop is all you would need in that water that had been boiled. And then just as soon as it's got that steam going, you put that drop in there and you do your hood and you just allow that to go up in your sinuses. This is wonderful if you're really, really feeling that pressure up here, or just breathing in if you've really got something going on down in your chest. This has been great. A lot of times even people with challenges will put like a little bit of On Guard that's great for healthy immune function in their coffee and have it with their coffee in the morning.
No kidding.
Yes, or their hot tea. So a lot, like, you think of your herbal teas and stuff. Use your oils in that way, as long as it's an oil that can be taken internally. It's a great idea to get those in those hot steaming, the waters and even just a glass of cold water with lemon in the morning would serve you so well.
I like the thought. I like the thought of the cold water with the
lemon.
Yeah, that I will do. That doggone it, get lemon and chicken just does not sound good to me. I'm such a delicate flower.
Do you like lemon meringue pie or other lemon bars?
Meringue pie. Now, so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the oils that can go in lemon meringue pie. That'll help us out.
Lemon oil, go ahead and you can do it in all kinds of desserts.
Hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah, lemon lavender lemonade.
We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We're going to make dessert maybe in a minute. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back in a sec with Michelle Ward. Back right after this.
Do your best friend a favor. Take them to Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. One stop for dog boarding. Don't leave them home alone or trust them with someone you don't even trust. Pamper them with the Doggy Daycare. They do grooming, training, and your doggy will love the sweet treats dog barkery. Bakery. Spoiling your pooch 7 days a week. Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Dog grooming, training, and boarding. 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon. Find them on Facebook or at jaggersdoggydaycare.com.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our power brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians, and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on the Wabash Catch TV. Michelle Ward is here, and you can find her online at youroilexpert.com. Also on Facebook, I presume, and Twitter, and all kinds of stuff. I know Facebook. That's an easy place to find her. But she does all kinds of stuff, and it helps folks out in all kinds of different ways. We were talking about seasonal allergies for the most part, but are there some other things that folks are... Now, this may be just particular to me, but you and I were just having a discussion off the air about people with the having, how something may go better at one time of day than another time of day. Is there something to help me stay... I don't drink coffee. I don't like caffeine.
Okay.
Is there something that can maybe kick me up on the time change? I mean, I hate the time change. This is just the worst time of year for me. It is
a little difficult, especially when the sun's not up when you're wanting to get up.
The sun's not up anymore. I'm getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh, and it was raining this morning.
Oh, that didn't help either with the time change, I'm going to tell you.
It was just awful.
The struggle bus is real.
Let's walk me through this. Help me clear myself.
So what helps me is Mito 2 Max in the morning. Mito 2 Max is a supplement, but it has some really, really amazing things, and it pretty much just helps your body, the circulation of the blood throughout the body. So I actually take it on an empty stomach first thing in the morning.
Oh, really?
And boy, I'm going to tell you, that gives me the energy I need to jumpstart my day.
No kidding.
And then once I've had breakfast, then I will go into my vitamins. I'll take my Lifelong Vitality vitamins, which is in this pack here. Those include your multivitamin, your omegas, and your alpha CRS, which kind of provides you that cellular energy also. And then, of course, just getting that good, healthy breakfast in.
I see, now there's two things. All right.
So what are you starting your day looking like? Let's back up there and let me ask that, because then...
my day started an hour earlier today than I wanted it to because of the time change.
So a mindset in the morning was, I really don't want to be up.
I don't want to be up. This is awful. It's dark.
Have you ever watched Tony Robbins or his wife?
No.
Okay, so they have... there's a really good video on YouTube that Mel Robbins does, and she talks about the 5 seconds. So you're laying there in bed, And as soon as you open your eyes, if you just count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you get up, it doesn't give you that time to set that mindset of, oh, I really want to need to hit that alarm clock. And so these are some of the skills I've learned over the years, and learned from a lot of people, and listening is lifestyle stuff is how do you change the mindset? The mindset's going to set your full day.
Yeah.
And they talk about the miracle morning, right? What does your morning routine look like? Do you wake up and immediately look at that phone, see that post on Facebook that just upset you, and then whatever?
No way.
Or do you get up and do you maybe if you're you read the Bible, or maybe you have your journaling in the morning, and then do you do a stretch video? Do you get your body moving in a positive way? Do you take the dog for the walk?
I take the dog outside. I go pick up my newspaper. Today I had to go. My trash can had blown over.
Yes, ours did too.
Yeah,
in the rain.
Yeah, in the rain.
Pouring down rain.
Which isn't the best way to start your day.
No, I sent my husband out with his gum boots.
Oh yeah, you weren't doing that. You're like me. You're over 40. You send the husband out.
I was busy making breakfast for the kids and all the other things.
Yeah, you were busy. But no, actually, this brings up a point that you and I have discussed in the past, and it's probably something that you have tried to make suggestions for me. I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat a thing. I'll drink water, but that's it.
Okay, and no coffee, nothing. No. That's okay. So some people do. There is something called intermittent fasting. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. So some people don't do breakfast.
Yeah, I just never.
Okay.
I very seldom do. It's probably about once every week or two.
So when do you first eat?
I'll eat lunch here at 12:30 or 1 o'clock.
Okay. So when is the last time that you ate the night before?
Yesterday I ate at about 6 o'clock.
Okay. So you're doing actually really good. You're doing a natural, this is your natural you eat pretty much
18-hour fast.
Yeah, 18-hour fast,
Wow.
right? Good job, Bruce.
I'm very proud of myself now. Thank you so much.
Did you eat anything after 6 o'clock? Do you have that evening, like 9 o'clock? I just grabbed
Not
popcorn
last
or
night.
ice cream? Right?
Not last night. I was good.
Right? So what I find is if I've ate too late and my digestion is still like working when my body's supposed to be resting and sleeping, if you eat too late at night, that can also affect your morning.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Well, because you don't sleep well in case you
don't sleep well.
In case you get indigestion or something
right?
like that. Yeah.
Or, because your body's busy digesting and not sleeping and detoxing like it's supposed to, right? So eating when the sun, finish eating around the time the sun goes down, 6 o'clock or so is good, but don't have that late night snack. You need 2 hours before you go down to bed. Stop eating 2 hours before you, and that's why they tell you a lot of times, especially as we age, this is something else I've learned, as we age, our enzymes, digestive enzymes are deplenished. So that's why I take the Terrazyme. Okay. Because by age 40, 40% of my enzymes are deplenished.
Really?
Yes. So we digest things. So I
would have thought you had to pick up more enzymes as you're going.
No, we deplete them through our processed foods and just being older, and things slow down as we get older.
Yeah.
So with that said, we're supposed to replenish them with our healthy diets and stuff, but you know how that goes right now, right?
Yeah. Well, you see,
we have Food Week.
That's exactly right.
In Effingham, we're going to go eat those.
That'd be really good.
So
send your mom and dad for crying out loud.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm going to have to tell them about that. But with that said, digestive enzymes are so important, and if we can get those in, that will help that, and then your morning will go better because you won't be as sluggish. The other thing is, what are you eating late at night?
Well, you see, now that also becomes a problem.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so whatever it is you're putting in affects your morning.
Is popcorn
routine.
bad?
It depends on the person. Yeah. For me, popcorn is not nice to my body.
Really?
Corn in general is not kind to my body.
It's there are all kinds of issues, I suspect.
Well, I mean, it can cause, depending on if you have a food sensitivity, actually tested for food sensitivity to corn.
Okay, really?
So, yes, and black pepper. Okay.
How is that possible?
I don't know. It is.
I'm astonished by that.
I use Grains of Paradise now. I didn't even know what that was until I found out I had a black pepper challenge.
Yeah.
So it's not anything I ever noticed before, but I find it now when I have it on food every once in a while. I'm like, oh, I can tell. It's so super crazy.
Yeah.
So if you start learning and food journaling and figuring things out too, you might say, okay, if I had that ice cream at 9 o'clock last night, write that down. How did I feel in the morning?
I wanted it. I wanted to have the ice cream at 9 o'clock last night. I did, but we didn't have it. So I was out of it. So that was probably for the
and
best.
There's the key.
What's that?
Don't have any.
Don't have it. That's exactly right.
Don't buy it. So if it's not something that's going to serve you well, why have it in the house?
She's got a great point. We're going to come back. We're going to finish things up here with Michelle Ward, and we are making your lives healthier. Back right after, well, actually, trying to make my life healthier, and it's not really working.
And then y'all can learn from
it. Learn by what I do, not what I say, not what I do.
Right.
Actually, probably could learn a lot from what I do too, just not the right things. Back in a sec.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Oh, I probably won't. Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Michelle Ward is here. You can find her online at yourOilExpert.com. And everything we talk about, like I said, very little of what we talk about you'll find on there, because she's giving good information to me that I don't pay attention to sometimes. Is that right?
Right.
That I occasionally miss. All right. One other thing, it seems like you and I have talked about over the years, is, and this one, you talk about it over and over and over, and I don't think probably there's a way to talk about it enough. Is maybe the some of the things we're putting into our body might be toxic to our body, and we just don't even realize it, do we?
Yeah, so unfortunately, there's so many things in our environment we can't control, right?
Right.
Car exhaust, workplace toxins, whatever you may work in or be around every day, farming, it's just there, right?
Right.
So what can you control inside your home? So think about, what are you burning? What are you or melting, to make the home smell better? What are in those things? So that's where, we've switched over in our home to using the diffuser and diffusing oils instead of a lot of candles that have a lot of toxins.
This is interesting to me because you'll see somewhere or go to a home where there have been, you can tell where people put their candles. Near a wall, maybe, or something. If or near a wall, because then you'll see you see the brown coming up on the wall, the brown V of the candle, and you think, well, yeah, that might be burned, but there's also substances from the candle that are getting into that if you're eating, you're also bringing into your lungs, aren't you?
Absolutely, yeah. So, if you have a child that suffers from any sort of respiratory challenges, or yourself, look at that, whether it be, an asthma or an allergy or other challenge, right? COPD, patients. So look at that. What are you putting into your environment that you're in? Okay, like I said, you can control some things, you can't control others. The other thing is what are you cleaning with? Are you cleaning with vinegar and baking soda and some essential oils? Or also know what essential oils are you using? Are they synthetic chemical laden ones? Are they tested for purity and potency? Definitely take a look at that too. So what are you cleaning with? Is it Lysol? Is it bleach? Is it all those sorts of things?
Right.
Or more natural? Because let's be honest. Has anybody walked in after something's been bleached and you get that, oh, wow, that's like super strong?
Yeah.
And so that's not going to be good for you. Some other things you can look at is internally. Okay, what are you putting? Are you washing your fruits and vegetables of all of the chemicals that are sprayed on them? Are you ingesting processed things? And then let's look at that liver. I myself, before I found all of these amazing things, I had challenges. We were talking about in the fall Fun Fest did me in.
Really?
What I didn't realize is all these toxins. I grew up on a farm. I did all the things. I love sugar, right?
Well, yeah.
And when
it was a hog farm too, right?
So it was a hog farm
chemicals
too.
There,
yeah. So grain farm, all the things. So my body and those toxins can live stay within the body if it's not properly flushed, right? So the enzymes, getting the Terrazyme, it's going to help break down things that shouldn't be there and clear them out of your digestive system, and specifically, work on that, the colon and the kidneys and all those things and the full digestion. Then you got to look at the Zendocrine and the Zendocrine soft gels, because those work specifically on the filter organs. And if
organs, yeah,
pancreas, liver, kidneys. Okay, so if your filter organs are not flushing, we got a real issue.
Yeah.
And if your colon's not moving, we got a really big issue because your pathways are clogged. Well, if your pathways are clogged, guess what else gets clogged?
The brain. Well,
the brain, the sinuses, the chest.
So you're suggesting?
Well, hold up.
Well, go ahead.
A hard way to have a chemical or a toxin leave the body is either through the skin or the respiratory system. So think about that. What challenges do you have in your home, and what can you do internally to cleanse them out the natural way versus having them come out the skin, whether it be eczema or psoriasis or things like that, or coughing through, the respiratory system or sinus pressure or whatever. And it creates that histamine. And histamine just says, oh, it's creating something around something that's inflamed.
I'm just thinking about how, you got me thinking about the stuff that I occasionally put into my body, beer and sugar and bread. I eat a lot of bread, yeast, and that kind of stuff. It makes me wonder: is that Could that be part of my allergies?
Yeah, well, it's creating an inflammatory response in the body, and an histamine response. And then in turn, it's your body's natural thing because you've just fed that yeast with some sugar, right?
Yeah, and it's going to eat it.
And it eats it, and
loves
it loves
that sugar.
right?
Yeah,
so what can we do? Okay, one, we could maybe do less of those things. We can watch those.
Who wants to do that?
Who wants to do that, right? But pay attention to our body. Does our bodies like it? How do we feel with it? And then what can we do to maybe help us through that?
Yeah.
Lemon in our water, getting our digestive system going, cleansing our body on at least a quarterly basis, with a full cleanse, make sure our liver, our kidneys, and our colon.
We've talked about that full cleanse before, and doing that. I didn't realize that you were recommending it on a quarterly basis. I would think that once you get it cleansed, as long as you're living pretty clean, you don't need to cleanse it again.
Well,
That's not true.
nobody's perfect.
I am.
So, you cleanse, and then, we think about it. We go through seasons, right?
Sure.
We went through Christmas not that long ago.
Yeah.
Right?
Folks
I would say that season was not a good, and that probably added a few toxins.
Might have
to the
had a
body.
few more sugars and stuff during Christmas season, I guess.
So you got to detox those out quarterly and keep it is a full-time job, especially in our world today with all the chemicals we use, to continue detoxing on a regular basis and not just wait until it's built up and you have a major issue.
See, I hadn't really thought of that. I mean, I know that the one should probably do that from time to time, but I would think that do that from time to time. To me, sounds like every 5 or 10 year thing, and that's not right, huh?
No.
I guess I got
quarterly.
Homework. Do I have homework?
Yeah. We're going to get you some lemon oil, and we're going to start using that in our water every morning. Have a glass, and that's the first thing, and wake up that digestive system.
See, that sounds like that's other than the fact I don't like lemon with chicken, I guess I could have the lemon oil.
Lemon oil in your water every morning and drink a glass of that.
You're twisting my arm or something here. That's just...
Yeah, lemon in his water. Whoa. Big deal. Maybe sniff on some peppermint in the morning. And if you're really, really wanting to tackle this, we'll add some lavender.
All right. Let's reiterate.
Okay.
Let's reiterate. We are dealing with seasonal issues right now.
Okay.
First of all, let's get rid of the, let's open up.
Open up peppermint.
Peppermint.
Okay. Make it simple. We're making it super simple.
Super simple.
Drink lemon in your water.
Does that lemon taste good with the peppermint if you throw a little peppermint in there too? Can you do it at the same time?
You could. So a lot of people do a shot of lemon, lavender, and peppermint, just a drop of each, in just like a little shot glass with a little bit of water, and just knock it down in there.
Really?
Yes. They actually have a soft gel it's called Tri-Ease, and it has a lemon, lavender, and peppermint in a pill form, a soft gel pill form. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but that doesn't seem like it was good. It would open up your face like the peppermint breathing. It will.
Sometimes you have to what would you normally reach to? Sometimes you need to systemically get it inside the body, right? I
take Flonase. I'm shooting Flonase up there.
Right. So, but some people take maybe an allergy med or something, right? Yeah. So sometimes you have to systemically get something inside the body to make a change too. So if I would reach toward, Flonase, I would be maybe doing some of the Vicks or something. You'd be using like a peppermint or a breathe or something, because what those are doing is it's going to support the respiratory system, right?
Yeah. This is all very natural.
Yeah, you just want to support the body system. And
we're going to get ourselves through this.
You will eventually, yeah.
She's going to help
me. It may take me another 3 years on this show. Or another, we're probably getting close to 20 years of knowing each other.
Yeah.
We will get there in another decade.
She's going to get me right. I just know it. It'll be the day after
positive feelings, positive vibes.
Day after I retire, probably. Michelle, thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
And you have a great day. Folks, thank you so much for watching and tuning in. We appreciate it. You go out and have yourself a great day. See you soon.